Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens. Do you guys know anything about all the objects surrounding planet Earth and stuff like that?
Objects as in like satellites and shit?
And all the debris and stuff?
Okay.
Okay, so there's roughly 5,100 objects surrounding Earth.
They count it?
Yes, counted. That they know of.
If it's scientific, it gotta be absolute.
Okay. But only 2,000 of them are operational. So less than a half. So roughly, basically 2/5.
Holy shit. What
So
the fuck are they trying to do?
So that's not good, right?
What
Okay, so Elon Musk has a SpaceX program called the Starlink, and he wants to put 12,000 satellites.
In the air?
No, around the planet. So there's already 5,000. Only 2,000 are functional. He wants to put 12,000.
What the
Why?
fuck?
What is this problem?
He wants free internet across the world.
He's doing too much.
Holy shit. He wants free internet.
That's what the article
It
says.
sounds good, but
As much money as this gonna cost?
But it's all him. Because Tesla and everything, he's a billionaire. He's going to be funding everything.
Shit. Let it rip. Some rockets to the sky. Free internet.
Oh, that would... His cars. That would actually... Yeah, his cars, dude. You know, his cars are like computer-wise. So, like, him connecting to the internet, it'll probably make the cars, like...
More efficient.
Yeah.
And it'll allow it
efficient.
to drive by themselves and everything.
Updating and shit as you're driving. Like, that shit it'll be all right.
That's dope. That is dope. But I don't know much about cars.
What's the con to that, though?
Well, obviously, the whole it being free, there has to be a con that we don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But the con scientifically is that both in terms of the amount of satellites and the waves that they're going to be sending down to the Earth, basically astronomy is going to be extinct because no telescopes are going to be able to either see through or be able to go through the waves to actually see any planets.
Black out the sky damn near.
Basically, in terms of being able to see future planets, stars, asteroids approaching.
Oh, no,
Well, then that's not really smart.
They're not going to allow him to do it.
It's not really smart.
They're not going to allow him to do that shit.
Free Wi-Fi is not that great. Like, you might as well just, I don't know, go to a cafe. Like, but no, hell no.
I mean, he should do it where it's checkpoints or some shit on Earth. Like,
supposedly there's a plan, but you know how all this, there's always a plan and it never goes according to plan.
I feel like people don't value space exploration as much as they should. Like, I really don't think that people will do that.
Oh, let's segue or sidetrack. That's a sidetrack, not a segue. Go out, get into this.
But yeah, people don't value space exploration like they should. Like, how the hell are you supposed to see what's coming, what can happen, what's out there, you know, or get to know more about your planet or any other planets if we can't see that shit?
that's true.
How the fuck is anybody gonna get out to space?
Well, just not that. Everybody knows if you have any sense that the future of humankind
Is not on Earth. Bitch, I'm from Mars, okay? Take me home. Like, I don't know. Like, I really don't feel like people know much about space. Like, take the time to go on Netflix and find a fucking documentary about space. Like, that shit is so intriguing. Like, there's so much you don't know because Earth is not going to be sustainable for life forever.
Especially if we keep going.
At this rate.
Yeah.
At this rate, it's not. And all them futuristic movies and shit that you watch, you actually have to take heed to that. You actually have to pay attention to certain things because those things are real. Those things will be happening in real time, whether they're in our lifetimes or our children's lifetimes, and we're not doing shit about it. So
we act like we're doing shit, but we're still
not
doing
yeah.
shit, yeah.
Oh, I'm all for space. But, you know, can't even fucking put trash in the trash can instead of
let alone recycle.
Okay.
Dude, Canada
right.
is so fucking clear. Like, there's no type of garbage.
Somebody needs to learn how to not litter.
Europe is pretty clean too. The only problem,
been there.
The two biggest countries in the world in terms of influence is China and America, and we're the two worst in terms of pollution.
Fuck.
Really? I believe it.
And India too, but India doesn't have any clout. But India is bad. India is the size of Texas. Yes, they're about to hit 1 billion people.
Damn.
Let that sink in. America has 350 million. India, the size of Texas, is about to hit 1 billion.
They probably already
How
hit 1
the
billion.
fuck is that possible?
watch a video, look up some pictures, you see how it's possible.
Oh, that would break my heart. I don't even want to see it.
Yeah, so people talking about overcrowding in some slums and ghettos in America, nothing.
Just India's the side. Oh my God, when you look at a map, if you look at a pollution map, the black spot over India is crazy thick, bruh.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. It's crazy.
Because they're technically in the second phase. They're not third country or third world, but they're not first. So they're like in the industrial phase.
Yeah, all them fucking, them billion people that's there won't be too much longer.
Damn, that does suck.
No, I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people, they either don't know or they don't care to discover.
Yeah, people are really ignorant to stuff like that. But, I mean, their ignorance isn't going to do anything besides make shit worse, so.
Yeah. With so many satellites around, there could be a runaway collision cascade known as the Kessler syndrome.
All this shit's when
do
they
you
crash
know-
into each other because they like, I don't
And then it starts a cycle.
Yep.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
All
Yeah.
that shit start falling down into the atmosphere and shit blowing up in the sky.
Making potholes.
In 1978,
Making
the NASA scientist Donald Kessler proposed that something like this would happen if enough objects surrounded planet Earth to where one collision could create a cascade effect.
It could knock Earth off of orbit if it was
Knock
that
Earth
bad.
off the orbit, or it starts to affect to where at one point, once everything starts hitting, everything starts crashing down.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
let's
it's not
do that.
smart. And I mean, that idea should have been shot down instantly a little bit. Like,
Well, the proposal against that is that they would make sure after a certain amount of time, every satellite would back out into space.
if they're going to put that many
Are you gonna
satellites,
pull it back?
Well, it's, from the article I read, they basically said there's a program in the system to where the satellites will be designed that once they're basically on death's end, that they push out into outer space. But then this comes back to how much trust and faith do you have in a program where there's so many factors between when it goes into space and from, let's say, it lasts 5 years from the first day to the fifth year.
but people also forget and fail to realize that this shit is man-made. We create errors. We have errors. Not
Yes.
everything we do is going to be 100%.
That
As it
that
should
is
be.
Completely true.
So one minor error, one number
Fuck up.
will fuck up all that shit.
And once again, it'll cause the cascade effect.
It's not smart. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Or you could have the doomsday scenario. Did any of you guys see Geostorm?
No,
Geos-
I was
I
talking
think
about
I
that
did.
earlier. I was talking
With
about that movie earlier.
Gennard Butler?
Yeah, but I hadn't seen it yet.
I think.
But
I've
I was just
seen it.
talking about that earlier, like literally right
Geostorm.
before I came.
There's
What
a whole bunch. Basically, in this universe, the planet Earth has all these satellites that.
Can control weather and
Yes. But what happens when whoever's under control of that program?
Was it in New York or something like that?
It was all over the world.
you're thinking about the day after tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. Genius.
I like this guy. Yeah, but I heard about Geostorm. I was literally just talking about it.
It's a bad movie, but it has a great concept.
Yeah, like the idea of the government using satellites to adjust, change, or just affect climate and weather, and it's to their own advantage.
Which is, if it's theoretically possible, that is smart to. Yeah.
And
damn.
quite possibly true.
The only problem, we would have to get to a point as a society where all countries would agree upon it, because that was the whole principle
What if
of.
they already did it, and we just don't know?
No,
If
would
we
know.
knew, we wouldn't still be getting hurricanes and tornadoes
Yeah.
like we are.
I agree.
Well, if that's one of the fuck ups.
Or a cynic, maybe they're doing it on purpose.
Definitely.
That or they can't fucking control everything.
Well, you would also have to think Mother Nature would, if you take away a disaster in one area
To create another one.
and another, because there has to be a balance.
Yeah. Oh shit! Here we go. Yep. Nah, that's crazy though. That's really nuts.
That's fucking that is nuts.
I don't like
Next.
that. That just gave me chills.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.